Bananas. Do I like Minions now? I don't know. I got a lot going on this summer. Can I integrate Minions into my life? We'll see. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Erin Space. My name's Erin, this is my space of the internet. And we are finally back up here at Universal Studios Hollywood this afternoon. I haven't been up here in a hot minute and there's a lot going on. I want to check out, obviously, the Fast and Furious roller coaster. We've had some theories online, speculation, saying we could see soft launch testing as soon as next week. Do we think it's gonna open by the end of June, the end of July? What are we thinking? Drop me a comment below and let me know. We also have Mega Movie Summer going on. They've done this past couple of summers. They have like special little things, I think they have like a Minions dance thing going on. Sometimes they have special merch. I don't really know. We're gonna take a look around. If I see anything Mega Movie Summer themed, I'll let you know. And then they changed the Five Dine, the Hollywood Five Dine here. They reskinned it, rethemed it to Fast and Furious. So of course I had to pop my head in there, see what kind of food options they had going on, and try one. I already tried one. I had lunch. It was delicious. So yeah, thanks for clicking on this video. Thanks for coming around, having a chill afternoon at Universal Studios Hollywood with me. Let's go have a day out in the park and maybe City Walk. I want to check on a couple things there too. Ooh, sorry, one quick last thing before we take off for the day. I did look it up online, Mega Movie Summer, through the Universal app. Let me read to you what technically it is. We'll see if we see any of these things today. Mega Movie Summer. Mega Movie Summer is June 13th through August 9th. See the movies, then come celebrate Illumination's Minions and Monsters in theaters July 1st, The Odyssey in theaters July 17th, and Wicked, plus a 25th anniversary celebration of Fast and Furious, included with your theme park ticket on annual pass. So basically, it looks like they're promoting their movies they have coming out this summer. That's cool. And then still Wicked. Do we ever think we're ever going to get a Wicked Land? Drop another comment below. Wicked Land, what do we think? There you go. That's officially what Mega Movie Summer is. Now let's go see what it actually is in the park. We had just been chilling, as I usually like to do, before I officially start walking around the park for my videos, in Lemley Court. I like the water feature, even though it's probably going to be a crowded summer day. There's plenty of seats in the shade. You just have to deal with the Water World show going off behind you. I don't know if you can hear it or not. My toss. Actually, I'm going to keep this. I'll tell you why in a second. There's a few sips left. Yeah, first thing I want to point out is here, the Hollywood and Dine restaurant has been reskinned or rethemed for Mega Movie Summer. 25 years of Fast and Furious. So basically they put out all the Fast and the Furious banners out here, and they have Fast and the Furious themed food and beverages. I'll show you, I tried one of the Fast and Furious themed sandwiches for lunch. Yeah, it's pretty cute. So they had multiple desserts, new food, main dish items, drinks. They had a couple hot dog ones I had my eye on. They had a elote corn dog, deep fried corn dog. And then they also had a bacon wrapped hot dog. You know your girl loves hot dogs. But I was feeling like something a little bit lighter because it is pretty hot out. And I had seen this online. This was one of the things I accidentally spoiled myself for. But they have a no-crust tuna sandwich meal. So that's literally what it sounds like. It's a tuna sandwich without the crust. That's what he eats in the movie. I think Paul Walker, right? Paul Walker eats that in the movie, his character. Anyway, plus I wanted to try it because of the theming, but also it just sounded good on a hot summer day, a tuna sandwich. I just dipped into the little Starbucks alcove area here and grabbed a seat because Waterworld just got out. There's about to be a sea of people coming down the Main Street area here. And I didn't want to get swept up in them, as I told you about my crustless tuna sandwich from the Five and Dine /hell now it's rethemed to 25th anniversary Fast and Furious restaurant. Look at all the people, here they come. This is because of the let out of Waterworld. That stadium holds a lot of people. And they're all pouring, literally, pun intended, they're pouring out right now into the park. Anyway, so we ducked in here. Of course, I have my fan. We ducked in here so I could tell you about the sandwich. It was good. The tuna, the quality of the tuna was surprisingly good and fresh for a theme park. And it was cute how they didn't have the crust. I wish that it had been a little bit more toasted. The bread itself was not toasted. It was kind of like a little bit soggy. So when I get tuna, I usually like it toasted, like a tuna melt. They didn't advertise it as a tuna melt, so I can't really hold it against them that much. But yeah, bread was a little soggy, could have been toasted. Tuna itself was delicious. It came with a side of barbecue seasoned fries. I didn't taste the barbecue seasoning, if you're wondering about them being spicy or something like that. They were just like nice little pub style fries. They were pretty good. And yeah, overall, it was pretty yummy. It was a nice alternative to the bacon wrapped hot dog, the deep fried, corn dog, elote corn dog. Those things do sound good, but again, on a really hot summer day, a nice tuna sandwich really hit the spot. Remember, this is a callback, I got a Coke Zero with it. So I think the only really big ding for me is that it's called a meal. There's like 6 or 7 different Fast and Furious themed meals. It's not really a meal. It's just whatever the sandwich or item is plus a side of fries. Because in my mind, a meal would come with a drink. And when I got up there, I didn't see, it wasn't like referenced on the signage anywhere, specifically if it came with or without a drink. So I just asked, I said, I'm going to get the, no crust tuna sandwich meal. Does that come with a drink? And they said, no, you need to order your drink separate. This Coke Zero was $5. I think the meal itself was $15. So you got a tuna fish sandwich and a side of fries for $15. But if you want to drink a soda with it, you got to pay $5 more. That's a little weird, right? Am I tripping? Shouldn't the soda be included? So I got my $5 extra soda. Then you can use your annual pass for a discount, which I used. So instead of being $20, it basically was like $18 and I think 65 cents. $18.65 for a crustless tuna sandwich. Not a huge one, but also not a tiny amount either. It was a decent amount. Side of fries, and I'm just gonna include this in the price and call that the meal, and a Coke. So tuna sandwich, fries, and a Coke, $20. Discount, $18.65. So I think because of the price and because of the amount of food that you get out of a 10, usually I rank out of a 10 system, I'd probably give it like a 6.5. It was a good tuna, good quality, hit the spot. If the Coke had been included and it was $15, it was $14.99, and it was the crustless tuna sandwich, fries, and a Coke for $14.99, I maybe would have bumped it up to an 8 out of 10, but because of the pricing and the soda's not included, it goes down to 6.5. But it was still fun. I may have to come back throughout the summer and try the hot dog ones. But I don't know, they're so heavy, and it's about to get hot here in Southern California. So if you're watching this video and you've tried the bacon wrapped dog or the elote corn dog, deep fried corn dog, drop me a comment, let me know. And also, if you have tried the crustless tuna, let me know what you thought. The only reason I wouldn't get it again is because of the price. It was a little too pricey for what it was. But quality-wise, it's pretty yum. If you're curious, the crowd is still pouring out from Waterworld. So I think I'm just going to sit here for another minute or two, drink my $5 Coke Zero, get a little shade and fan. By the way, I've added stickers to my merch store. If you like this cat, a lot of people seem to like the cat. It does say the name of my channel on it as well. If you want these stickers, they're on my merch shop right now. The link is in my description of this video, so check it out. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here with my Admiral Akbar fan, my Coke Zero, let the crowd dissipate a little bit more, and then we'll go find another Mega Movie Summer thing to check out. So I think that's the big thing for Fast and Furious, the retheming of the restaurant. In merchandise, we'll go in the store that's connected to the ride show building to see if they have any new merchandise. We got to find the Minions area to see what they're doing down there. And then, what's the other one? Oh, the Odyssey. We need to see the Odyssey to see if they have any, if we can get on the backlot tour and check out the boat. I didn't see anything for Harry Potter. I guess because they don't have any movies coming out for Harry Potter, but I don't know. We're not sure. We're gonna walk around, but I'm waiting for this crowd to die down. Okay, I think I've seen a break in the crowd, so we are going to pack it up, leave our little cool, shady alcove area for the hot streets of Universal, the hot pavement of Universal, and go see more of Mega Movie Summer and check out Fast and Furious roller coaster. Oh, and the other thing that was part of the Mega Movie is Wicked, and I did see online that they brought back the meet and greets with Glenda and Elphaba, so we'll see if they're out, but I think that's what their thing for Mega Movie is. You can meet Glenda and Elphaba again. Fun. You can already see we got some characters out here today too. Oh, Dracula. Dracula's chasing people. Dracula's scaring people. Got Beetlejuice down there too. Dracula's the best though. I think he's hiding and waiting to jump out at people. Hi, hello. Hello, Count Dracula. How are you doing? No, oh, you are?
But you are here now.
But I don't think you can go past that though, right? Can't you not go in the sun?
I can't go in the sun. It's called sunblock. You ever heard of it?
I'm wearing a lot of it actually.
SPF 6000 like me.
SPF 6000. I don't know. I still wouldn't risk it. I would stay back there if I were you.
Well, you're the one risking it right now.
I'm going in the sun. I'm going in the sun. He had SPF 6000 on. Oh, it's always a good time meeting Drac. Turn the corner here after Starbucks. We got the Scooby gang. The Scooby gang's out meeting and greeting in front of the mystery machine. Let's head into the main plaza here. See if they have anything set up for Mega Movie Summer. I remember a couple summers ago, they had a lot set up in here for it. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we got Fast and Furious stuff. Okay. We got some cool banners. I think they have a DJ here at certain points during the day and evening and nighttime too for dancing. There's Mega Movie Summer. Yeah, I think that's a DJ pavilion over there. This is cool. Fast and Furious Mega Movie Summer. It's like a photo op here with Dom Toretto's custom tuning and repair. Oh, it's a picture car. That means when it's a picture car, it means it was actually, they used this actual vehicle in the movie. In Fast, is that an 8? Fast 8. So this is a picture car from Fast 8. And a cool little photo op now if you're really into Fast and Furious. Also, comment down below. Do we think they're banking too hard on the Fast and the Furious franchise? Now, this is coming from someone that loves those movies. Catch me at every single Fast and the Furious movie in theaters. I've even seen a couple of them in the 4DX cinemas where the seats actually shake. But I don't know. They're putting a lot of pressure on Fast and Furious. That's all I'm gonna say. Only time will tell, I guess. Of course, that being said, this is the 25th anniversary, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's smart of them to bank on it. It's already been around for 25 years, and I've seen every single one in the theater. It's made about $1 billion. You know what? I take everything I said in that last clip back. You do you, Universal. Bring us everything Fast and Furious. What's this one from? Another picture car from Too Fast, Too Furious. Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's definitely a DJ area behind it, though. We got one more car over here. Let's go check it out. Oh, Too Fast, Too Furious. That's cool. That's pretty rad. So they got these set up out here in the middle plaza. If you want to come and check them out, they got these two and then that one over there. Nothing else so far, but it only just did start a couple days ago. But like I said, I think they keep this area clean for dancing. When you come to Universal, that's the first thing you think of. Where can I dance? Where's the dance floor? It's right here, it's behind me. Quick little other check-in here before we head over to Minions Land. We got Halloween Horror Night stuff going on back there. Usually that is where the Latin-themed houses have gone in the past. The Monster Latin-themed house usually goes over here, right next to Mel's Diner. But we already got the facade up. I mean, I guess so. It's mid-June, starts like early September. So there you go. HHN update number 1 for the Air Space. Okay, we're gonna keep walking back over to New York Street, past Secret Life of Pets, down to Minions Land, see what they're doing for Mega Movie Summer. I'm gonna be real with you, Minions is not my favorite. I'm wearing a couple of my favorites. I got Jaws, Amity Island. They were part of it last year. Oh, there I see the Minions. I just said, I'm not a huge fan of the Minions. I turned the corner and I was like, oh my God, there they are. They're so cute. Hashtag, do I like the Minions now? Minions and Monsters. They're promoting that movie. Here they are. They're pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. They are pretty cute. Oh my God, they're all yelling out banana. Maybe I do like the Minions now, in my old age. Okay, so that was them set up right on the New York Street area there. Bananas! You can do a meet and greet. They also still have them set up back here, next to Super Silly Fun Land. We have a Minion in... What is his name? Groot? I'm not a fake fan. I'm maybe a new fan. Oh, he's talking. So So you can meet them still back there. And I swear I saw online they're doing like a little dance show or something. I don't think I'm gonna try to see that. If we happen to come across it, wonderful, but that was enough Minions for me. Don't come for me. Little photo up there, right outside Super Silly Funland. The smell of chlorine is back, and it makes me happy. This is usually our regular path we walk. We're gonna come past Super Silly Funland's right there where all the children are screaming their heads off. It's a little splash pad water area for the kiddos. And we're gonna come over and take a look at Fast and Furious roller coaster. Again, rumored to soft launch testing next week with a hard launch actual real opening sometime this summer. They had accidentally put that it was going to be June 22nd, like actual Universal themselves put that out. And then they were like, oh no, that's a mistake. We didn't mean to publish that. But then people were like, or did they? So June 22nd, maybe we'll come over to the park or just to see, just to make sure they didn't really mean it. But there you go, you can really see the cars. That's the run of them right there with those crash test dummies in them. Looks kind of spooky dooky, the dummies, but 1, 2, 3, 4 there. We got 4 parked up top there. Ooh, this is new too from the last time I was up here. The vegetation is filling out. Looks really nice. But there you go. Fast and Furious. Opening SOON? Question mark, question mark, question mark. We'll find out. Quick little note here. The courtyard area in Paris closed off. You can't sit in the middle courtyard area. I'm assuming because they're going to be prepping for HHN over the next couple months. So we'll see you again in December or November maybe. We're just heading away from our little pavilion and Super Silly Funland. We're going to cut through Paris, Fake France, one of my favorite little areas of the park, and go take a look front on at Fast and Furious. Let's go. Okay, and as we exit Fake France, the black walls are still up. I thought I had seen online that they took these down, maybe directly in front of the show building. We're still on the side of it here, but black walls still up. Here's the track right there. We have our black construction wall still up. Our Pardon Our Stardust wall. This is when I'm so excited to come down. Ugh, can't wait. We're getting there. We're getting there. But we're still pardoning our Stardust as of now. This is cool. So the wait time now officially says opens summer 2026. Let me step back a little so you can see it a little bit better. So there you go. We got the show building, entrance, track, coaster coming sign and the black walls. And then if you look up at the wait time, it says open summer 2026. So what does summer start on? June 21st. So when we saw the false alarm for June 22nd, are we thinking maybe that is true? Because technically it will be summer, but so is July and August. We know they got to have it open for HHN, Halloween Horror Nights, because they sold tickets, bundled priced tickets that include this ride. So worst case scenario, it opens in August. I have a feeling it's going to be sooner than that. We'll see. Time will tell. Wait and see. Fast and the Furious, Hollywood Drift. Right across from Hogsmeade. These 2 cars have been out here for a minute now. They're still here. You could still come and get y'all picture taken. We got a restroom open in the show building. And then the 101 Exchange, the merch shop. So let's pop in there real quick and see if they have any ride stuff. I don't think they do. Well, let's go in and double check. No, it's still just a Universal Studios store in here for the most part. They have 25th anniversary, 25 years of Fast and Furious stuff, but nothing for the ride yet. I'm very excited for the ride, but I don't see any ride stuff yet. But they have cute Universal, Jaws, the OG windbreaker here. So it's just another area for Universal merch. No ride stuff yet. And then that's the side exit for the store. And then right back here, we actually have different looking walls. I wonder if they're going to replace all the black walls with this color, this kind of wall. This is cool looking. This is only up over by the store, but there's the ride right above it. It's gonna be cool. Fast and Furious. This wall is really nice. If they replace all of the black wall with this kind of a wall, I think that'd be cool. I'd give the park a nice look. Although, would it make the park look more closed in? Oh, guys, only time will tell. I'm waiting for that black wall to come down, y'all. That's next on my list. Hashtag bring down the black wall. Bring it down. As we pass the Fast and the Furious section of the park, we're gonna go very quickly through my least favorite area of the park, Simpsons Land. Comment down below. What are you hoping this turns into? Or do you wish that it would stay Springfield Land forever? I do not want that. I wish it would turn into Universal Monsters, but I think it might turn into Pokemon. Just get rid of this. I don't like it. Sorry, not sorry. But the mister's going hard today. It's a hot day in Southern California. We're just standing right at the top of the Starway escalators. Take a little bit of a closer look at the track here. No, it doesn't look like they have any. There's not sending it around any vehicles right now for testing, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. Got our stair action going on here. It's like they're keeping the stairs. I thought maybe for a hot minute they were going to get rid of them completely, but they kept them. You're going to be able to get super duper close if you take the stairs down. Or just right here, when those cars are zipping around, we're very close to the track. It's exciting. Very exciting. And then, of course, goes up and over the escalator and underneath it. It goes underneath it right there. Bananas. Ba to the nanas, as the Minions would say. Bananas. Do I like Minions now? I don't know. I got a lot going on this summer. Can I integrate Minions into my life? We'll see. The studio tour area here. Only a 5-minute wait right now for the tour. Like I was saying, for Mega Movie Summer, part of the Mega Movie Summer, on the studio tour, you can see the boat that Christopher Nolan filmed part of the Odyssey of when he was filming the Odyssey up here at Universal Studios Hollywood. So I don't have time today to do the studio tour because it does take like a good 45 minutes. But I think what I'm going to do, I think we're going to come back up here at some point fairly soon. I'm going to try to rope drop Universal. We're going to rope drop and maybe be like the first ones on the studio tour. If not this week, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. If not this week, next week. I thought that this would cut me over to Harry Potter Land. It didn't. Yeah, we're not going to do the studio tour today, but I'm going to rope drop either later this week or next week, specifically to do the studio tour in the morning so we can check out that Odyssey ship. Chris Nolan. I'm super excited for the Odyssey. I can't wait to see it in 70mm IMAX. Probably up here at Universal. That's where I saw Oppenheimer. They have a great 70mm IMAX screen up here. But anyway, Mega Movie Summer for studio tour is the Odyssey. So we've seen Minions, Fast and the Furious, Odyssey, and then Wicked. We're going to check Wicked on the way out. I think those are the 4 big themes for this summer. And like that, we are in Hogsmeade, Wizarding World of Harry Potter Land. I know I say this every time we come up here, but the Hollywood Universal is very tiny. We basically saw all of the lands. I didn't go to the lower lot. We saw a lot of lands, and we didn't have to walk that much. There's a roller coaster there. Our big e-ticket Harry Potter ride is right there. And then you take this path and you go to Simpsons Land. And then when you walk straight out, you're going to be in Fast and Furious Land. If you have a mobility issue, this is the park to come to more so than the Orlando parks. The Orlando parks are huge, very much spread out, very much a lot of walking. Here, really not so much. So, just a little tip. Okay, we are exiting Harry Potter Land next to our candy and ice cream shop. Step through the portal, and we're in LA for Fast and Furious. Hogwarts Express. There he goes. And here we go into Los Angeles. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. This is the portal crossover right here. We're in Hogsmeade. We're in Hollywood. That's the divide for us. That's our portal. Epic Universe Who, we have a portal. It's called Cobblestone to Cement. Boom. Okay, we are looping back up Universal's Main Street area. I'm sorry if my face has been super shady today. I got my hat on. protect my alabaster skin from the sun. But we're gonna walk back up Main Street and see if Glenda or Elphaba are out. And then we'll pop back out. Check out you know what's really close to being open is the new security and entrance gate hubs. So we'll peep those, we'll take a look, see if there's anything else in City Walk, and then probably call it a day. So we're back up the Drift and Dine. Clever play on words. We're back up at the Drift and Dine, and then right next to that, the feature presentation stores where they had all the Wicked merch. And then that's where they used to do the meet and greets, but maybe they don't do them here anymore. I don't see our queens set up for meet and greets. Did they move the queens? Where have they gone? Well, I just looked on the app and it said that Glenda and Elphaba are meeting on the upper lot in Hollywood, but they used to meet here and I don't see them. Where have they gone? One of them, Glenda's meeting at 3. We're gonna have to find this girl. Let's go. As we are on the hunt for Elphaba and Glenda, I thought I would point out, this is where you could meet Hooper and Quint last year. Now they just have the giant shark for pictures. I don't see Hooper or Quint. He serenaded me last year. Now you can just get a picture with the shark. Where are these ladies? Where are these witches at? In the circle in the main plaza area? Oh my gosh, now I need to know. Okay, I think I found it on the map. I think it's over where we were just seeing Shrek meeting and greeting. So this is New York Street here on the right. There's Kung Fu Panda, the little 4D movie adventure. And then I think they're gonna be set up across from Kung Fu Panda Adventure, where Shrek normally is. Oh no, I found it. Never mind. Well, one of them might be over there. And here's Elphaba. She's here, I see her. It's happening. There she is. Okay, mission complete. Now we have officially seen all of Mega Movie Summer. There she is. Hi. She waved at us. We're golden. Yay. We saw her. Hello. We saw her and she waved at us. Okay, we found her. Yay. This isn't technically part of Mega Movie Summer, but look at all this cute Shrek merch they have. Again, Shrek is not my thing, but this is pretty cute. I like that you can get Shrek ears. Hello, sir. Should I give you and the Minions a chance this summer? Maybe. Stop, it slides, but one is Donkey and one is Shrek. That's really cute. Oh, it's good, I like it. All right, we're going to jump in this line here for exit. Take a look at the new entry exits ways, see if there's anything in City Walk. But until next time, Universal Park proper, which will either be later this week or next week when I rope drop you to do the studio tour. I bid you adieu. So the exit is still set up now so that you get dropped off on this side of this black fence that they just built. See, on the other side there is where the old school Universal Studios Hollywood sign is. We're now on this side of the fence. So we saw them build this probably pretty much like over the last year. And now it is here. So you are on this side of the entranceway plaza when you exit the park now currently. I don't know if that's going to change when they finally finalize all of the new entrances and security hubs. We'll just keep an eye on it. But as of now, black fence is fully operational and you get dumped out inside the giant archway and globe, which is new. You didn't used to do that, and now you do. Here we go. Exit. And see, there's where you currently come in down there. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled and see if that's going to change. Because I think they're trying to get it so that you have to go through security before you enter City Walk, which is going to be very, very different for us up here. But we'll just wait and see. I'll keep an eye on it. Watch this space. I'll let you know. Here you go. Red carpet picture. Mega Movie Summer. Oh, that's the picture right there. That's the ticket, you guys. Mega Movie. Oh my goodness. Mega Movie Summer. And here we are back in City Walk. I didn't honestly see anything to really update you guys on when I was walking through City Walk to get into the park. Nothing new has opened. Insomnia Cookies still says coming soon. Malibu Brewing coming soon. The Pop Mart store, all down at the very end, still says coming soon. So nothing new has opened since last month when I was up here. All right, we have made our way into the Jurassic Park parking structure, as we have really watched them build this entire new security hub and entranceway. And it is, from where I'm standing, looks pretty much done. So this, I guess, will be the new entranceway for the Jurassic Park garage into City Walk. So you'd go through security here, and then you would have already gone through it. And I'm assuming we wouldn't have to go through it down at the park entrance. What do you guys think? Is that what the final plan is? We're gonna go through security to get into City Walk, kind of like what we do for Downtown Disney. And then you're just in, and you can go into the park from there. You don't have to go through it again. Curious to see what it is. We watched them build this right on my channel. Pretty exciting. These are escalators right here. They built escalators. Let's get out of the scorching sun and go over to where I'm parked. I'm parked in ET because they're doing some more work on the ET Curious George parking areas as well. So let's go pop our heads in then. And then, yeah, I think that'll do it for our June updates for Universal Studios Hollywood. Look how dark I am because it was so bright over there. My camera's like, I don't know what to do. There we go. Now it's fixed. You can get a good view of the dragon butt from up here too. We're right outside the Jurassic Park parking garage. If you want to get a good look at the dragon from behind, come up here. See how he's like bursting out of the cement? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, back to our parking garage. Oh my God, stop. They gave King Kong a soccer ball because we're in the middle of the World Cup here. Or I guess it just started. They put a soccer ball on King Kong. That's legit, y'all. That's pretty legit. I like it. Oh, they're actually playing the World Cup on the giant screen. They usually have music videos going, but they got the World Cup. Looks like Iraq and Norway are playing right now. That's cool. That's here in our main Plaza area. They also have a little free photo op thing set up there too for World Cup. If the World Cup is your thing, they got you covered because it's on Peacock, which is tied in with Universal. So that all makes sense. But yeah, there you go. It's on the big screen. I also saw online that this is closing. Things from Another World. Somebody online said that it's closing this fall. Let me know if you've heard anything, because I love this comic book shop. I always prop it up whenever I come up here and do anything in City Walk. I always tell everybody, make time for Things from Another World. It's an awesome comic book and collectible shop. And now I think it's closing. Let me know. Comment down below. Is it? And when, if it is? We lose all the good things. Arrgh. Well, hopefully maybe another comic book shop will come in. Stay positive. Positivity. And here we are down where they did all this construction next to Margaritaville. This is new too. Look at this giant sign. Welcome to Universal City Walk. So I think that this is going to be a security entrance area coming. Looks like it's fully built. That is definitely security. So I guess maybe you're going to have to go through security to get into City Walk. I guess all these years you never had to. I never even thought about that. But yeah, looks like maybe now you're going to have to go through security to get into City Walk. Which I mean, kind of makes sense. It's right next to Margaritaville. We have our Pop Mart new store. It's going to be opening up here. They updated the wall. Now it's a black wall with a little neon fella on it. That's new too, Curious George and ET parking. That sign is new. See, so like I wonder if ET parking eventually is gonna funnel through Curious George. Today it's not blocked off. I came in through my regular ET entrance. It looks like they might be combining those. But yeah, Pop Mart. Coming soon. Look at that little guy. He's a cutie pootie. Hello, sir. We'll be back when you're open. And I don't know if that made sense or not, but basically Curious George and ET are both garages down here at the very end of City Walk. And right now, for ET, you walk in over here by Cinnabon. And Curious George, you walk in back there by where the new Pop Mart store is going to be. So I'm wondering if they're going to combine them, and then we'll always come in from back there. We'll wait and see. I'll let you know. Today, the old ET area is open. So we're just going to walk through here and make a left. And then we can get to our parking garage. But yeah, they're making all these changes and updates, which I'm not mad at. You know me, your girl loves a change. I love change. Okay, that was interesting. We had a security person posted up there. She said you can exit through the ET garage, but she's not letting people in. She's sending them down through Jurassic Park. So once it's all finalized, it's gonna be all new up here for us that have been coming here for years. Because look, ET parking, I don't know if that's even gonna exist over here anymore, or maybe for like special events. Watch the space, I'll keep you posted. All right, we are back. Level 5 of ET, where I parked for today's adventure. It was a really fun day. I'm so glad I popped up here. Like I said, I haven't been able to make it up here in a hot minute, so I appreciate everybody sticking with me as I'm still bringing you up to the minute updates for Universal Studios Hollywood. Thank you, I appreciate you for watching. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Got to see all the mega movie stuff, that was cool. Checking in, as always, on our Fast and Furious roller coaster. Watch this space closely, it's coming in the next couple of weeks, I do believe. I really believe that. And like I said, my next time up here is gonna be a rope drop so we can do the studio tour first thing in the morning and see that ship from Odyssey. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you like this video, and stay tuned because we're gonna have more Universal stuff coming soon. Sorry, I was just filming my little outro and I noticed from the 5th floor up here, you can see all the way over, that's the airplane set from War of the Worlds. And I'm pretty sure that's the Psycho house. I'll push in on both of them here, but yeah, Psycho house and War of the World set. You can see it from the parking garage. And I believe the War of the World set is going to be going away too. Lots of stuff, lots of changes up here at Universal. Make sure you sub to the channel. I got you covered. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm about to go have a coffee. I will catch you. I can't even say my outro. And as always, I will catch you in the Erin space because my name's Erin and this is my space of the internet. And today, that space was filled with mega movie summer updates at Universal Studios Hollywood, Fast and the Furious roller coaster speculation, and you for watching. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.